Ever wondered what it takes to dominate in the UFC like Ilia Topuria? It's not just talent, it's the science behind his training that sets him apart. Welcome to the Sweet Scientist. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could transform the way you train forever. Ilia Topuria isn't just a UFC champion, he's a master of preparation. From explosive power to concentrated mental focus and technical preparation, every aspect of his training is designed to make him unstoppable. Today we're diving into the exact methods he uses to train smarter, harder and more effectively. This isn't your average training routine. This is the next level in performance science. Here's the challenge. Most fighters train hard, but few train right. Overtraining, neglecting recovery, or focusing on only one area can hold you back. Ilia Topuria, however, has found a way to balance everything. Strength, endurance, mental sharpness and recovery to consistently perform at his peak. Let's analyze his training so you can learn how to elevate your own game. High intensity interval training and cardio. Ilia's training and cardio is not just about running miles, it's about pushing his body to the limit and recovering rapidly. He uses high intensity interval training to simulate the explosive nature of a fight. Ilia's training for cardio includes long distance running or road work to build his aerobic base. Sprints, where he alternates high speed sprints with lighter jogging to prepare for the high intensity bursts of anaerobic energy needed during a fight. This also includes 100 meter sprints and longer 400 meter sprints. These help maintain speed and consistency under pressure. In addition to this, he implements wearable devices to track his heart rate and calorie burning in order to ensure that every session is as effective as possible. The most crucial part of Ilia Topuria's training, his sparring, the majority of which is technical sparring. Precision and timing can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Ilia's sparring isn't just about going all out, it's about practicing specific skills. He practices offensive sparring, where he perfects combinations, creates openings, and, of course, refines his technique. Defensive sparring, where he focuses on head movement, blocks and counters under pressure, and training from disadvantageous positions and specific situations, like being pinned against the cage or only utilizing certain weapons. In addition, Ilia rotates his sparring partners to provide different styles, keeping him adaptable to his opponent. Each session alternates between offensive, defensive, and grappling focus, grappling and ground control. On the ground, Ilia's dominance is remarkable. It's built on relentless drills and live practice. In his grappling training, he incorporates positional control, where he masters dominant positions like side control and mount, while improving positional transitions. He also trains submission sequences, where he chains submissions like guillotines and rear naked chokes, while maintaining control of his opponent, and live grappling, where partners provide resistance, creating fight-like situations. During his grappling drills and training, resistance is built over time to build grappling strength and fluidity in transitions. In addition to this, flow drills in sparring help improve adaptability and reaction time on the ground, which translates over to his fights. Physical conditioning. Ilia's strength and power comes from a mix of functional strength and explosive exercises tailored for combat sports. Key components of his strength training include compound movements like deadlifts and squats for fight-specific strength, which includes rotational exercises such as Russian twists, to enhance his striking and grappling power. In addition to plyometrics, where he utilizes high-velocity exercises such as box jumps and clap push-ups to develop explosiveness on fight night. His physical conditioning is integrated into training sessions for maximum efficiency. And in addition to this, the intensity is progressively increased to avoid plateaus. Recovery methods. Ilia Topuria's secret weapon is his commitment to recovery. He knows that to train harder, you need to recover smarter. In addition to his most important recovery method, which is sleep, he also partakes in laser therapy and diathermia, which offers deep recovery from muscular soreness. He also does hyperbaric oxygen therapy, which enhances oxygen delivery, speeding up muscle and healing. Ultrasound monitoring, where he does regular checks to prevent overtraining and injuries. And pressotherapy, which offers lymphatic drainage, which reduces muscle soreness and swelling. Ilia Topuria prioritizes recovery following training. His daily recovery sessions are non-negotiable, and he combines these methods with active recovery like stretching and mobility work in order to make sure that he trains harder and smarter than the opposition. Mental preparation. In the octagon, the mind is as important as the body. Ilia trains his brain to stay sharp and composed under pressure. Ilia Topuria utilizes methods such as visualization, where he mentally rehearses the fight to build confidence. He also stays calm under pressure by practicing composure in high-stress situations, and he receives consistent team feedback, where he receives real-time coaching during his sparring in order to refine his techniques. He incorporates daily time to visualize and practice mindful exercises, and his strategies are tested and adjusted during sparring in order to rehearse his mental confidence. Adaptation and fight IQ development. Ilya's ability to adapt mid-fight is a skill honed through rigorous practice. He utilizes methods such as opponent simulation, where partners show different styles to test his versatility, and scenario training, where he practices escapes and transitions from tough positions. Ilya has coaches to analyze his sparring sessions in real time and provide instant feedback. The focus is always on reading their opponent, analyzing their tendencies and predicting their next moves in order to craft the perfect game plan and dismantle them. He's the game changer. Ilya Topuria doesn't just train to fight, he trains to dominate. By combining cutting-edge recovery techniques, strategic sparring, and a relentless focus on precision, he ensures he's not just ready for his opponents, he's steps ahead of them. This holistic approach is what separates champions from contenders. Ilya Topuria's training philosophy is simple but powerful. Hard work, balance, precision, adaptability. From his explosive hit sessions to his advanced recovery method. Every detail of his preparation is designed to give him an edge, and the result, a fighter who's not just prepared, but almost unstoppable. Key takeaways for fighters: how to structure your own training. Here are the most important principles fighters can incorporate from Ilya Topuria's elite level training methods. Number 1. Train for the fight, not just fitness. Topuria's training is tailored specifically for the demands of a real fight. Every drill, sprint, and sparring session is designed to prepare for the conditions of the octagon. Fighters should adopt this mindset and make sure their training is always geared towards real fight application. Number 2. Balance all aspects of the game. Unlike many fighters who focus heavily on one area of MMA like striking or grappling, Topuria trains every domain: striking, grappling, cardio, mental preparation, and recovery. Avoid overemphasizing just one skill set. Become a complete fighter by structuring your week to cover every essential aspect of MMA and performance. Number 3. High-intensity intervals for cardio. Topuria utilizes high-intensity interval training and sprints to replicate the explosive pace of a fight. Fighters should incorporate regular sprint intervals and fight-specific circuit-style cardio to develop both anaerobic power and the ability to recover quickly between bursts of activity, just like in a fight. Number 4. Long road work to build the engine. In addition to high-intensity interval training, Topuria still includes longer-distance running to build his aerobic base. Fighters should also build aerobic fitness for combat, and steady-state road work greatly improves endurance and overall cardiovascular health. Number 5. Spar with purpose, not ego. Topuria's sparring is technical, structured, and focused. Offensive, defensive, and scenario-based sparring are all used to sharpen specific skills. Fighters should get rid of ego-driven rules and start approaching sparring with clear objectives, varied partners, and realistic fight scenarios. Number 6. Drill grappling like it's a fight. Topuria trains grappling with resistance and realism. From submission chains to positional dominance and flow drills, it's all about repetition with intensity. Fighters should aim to drill positions with real pressure and live reactions, training like a fight so they can dominate where it matters. Number 7. Build explosive, functional strength. Topuria's strength work focuses on power, rotation, and explosiveness. Fighters should prioritize compound lifts like deadlifts, core work, and medicine ball throws to improve plyometrics. In addition to that, they should include things like box jumps and other explosive exercises to develop real-world fight strength rather than bodybuilding style bulk. Number 8. Recover like a pro. Recovery isn't optional. It's strategic and essential. Topuria utilizes laser therapy, oxygen chambers, pressotherapy, and ultrasound monitoring to stay ahead of injuries. Fighters should start treating recovery like a training session. Use tools like stretching, cold exposure, massage, and of course utilize rest days to stay in peak condition. Number 9. Sharpen the mind, not just the body. Topuria trains mentally just as hard as he trains physically. Through visualization, stress simulation, and real-time coaching feedback, fighters should practice visualizing their fights, staying composed under pressure, and developing their mindset with the same intensity as how they train physically. Number 10. Adaptability wins fights. Topuria's ability to adjust mid-fight comes from sparring with different partners and training for unpredictable situations. Fighters should train to adapt by facing different styles, reactions, and practicing scenarios like being pinned or fighting off the cage. This develops fight intelligence through real experience, and that is what separates the good from the great. If you're serious about improving your own training, study these principles from Ilya Topuria and apply them into your own training routine, and comment which is your favorite training method. Want to study the elite level training methods behind Floyd Mayweather? Then check out this video next. and comment below which training methods you would like to incorporate from Topuria. Like and subscribe to Sweet Scientist for the best coverage of combat sports.